So I'm going to hurl myself into the sun now. Nocturnal enuresis. Because coriander is nature's soap. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You can tell I'm back in my natural habitat. Actually, I think Provence is my natural habitat now. Today's vlog is going to be all about my night shifts this weekend. What a plummet back to earth, eh? I do get a lot of questions asking if I'm still working as a doctor, and I am. That answers that question, I guess. My new tweezers. The time now. Oh, great question, actually. It's about 8:30. It's not going to take me an hour to get ready because I can't allow it to. But I'm going to get ready for my night shift. I've got 3. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday morning I've got a meeting about the rota for my new job. So that makes me want to throw up a bit. I put on my Instagram story that I was considering why I hadn't had a reply to an email yet. And it's because I sent it to myself. That was unfortunately regarding the rota for my new job. Whoopsie! I say new job, we just rotate hospitals. It's very normal. It's not a new job, it's just a new hospital. I've got a spot patch on and it's these ones from Carbon Theory. A hydrocolloid. We like a hydrocolloid. I have detected an unpleasant odour, so I'm going to go and have a shower. Let's go and get this bread. I'm feeling fresh. Ordinarily, sorry, I'm just having a slight issue with the texture. I just accidentally scratched my nail on the wall. Really unpleasant. If the camera wasn't there, I would be topless. I've just put this clean t-shirt on to enable me to film. So you're welcome, I guess. The night shifts at the hospital I work in are 10 until, well, handovers at 8. I'm working in A&E. I get quite a lot of questions asking what my specialty is or what my end goal is. A&E, girly. I'm locked in. I've got it exclusive. I've had a chat at the fire pit and I have been since 2019. Part of my training included acute medicine, intensive care and anaesthetics. But I'm an A&E trainee. The goal is A&E consultant at some point. Whenever that might be. This was the closest moisturiser I could find, so I'll be using that. I'm an ST4. You go up to ST6 in A&E training, but I'm less than full-time. The majority of my colleagues are less than full-time because it's hellish otherwise. They're making it so that that doesn't necessarily mean training takes longer. I'm booked and blessed, so it's just everything's taking a little bit longer. Aborian CC cream. I went for lunch with the girls from Aborian. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I went there and back in a day to London, which was a lot, but it's very doable from Manchester. Another fact about me, I don't live in London. I'd rather not. I'm very stressed in London. It's just busy all the time. But anyway, I had lunch with Aborian and that was great. I've worked with them on some ads and I've used their products for flipping ages. One of my faves, the CC cream, another of my faves, the BB cream, and a third fave is the Red Correct CC cream. Oh look, is that the concealer? Hooray! It's my favourite concealer. They used to have a BB crayon, but they discontinued it, obviously in favour of this, which is the Tits. So I support their decision. I was shocked and I was, taken aback initially, but I understand. I was saying, new job to people that aren't medical, and they, I think, thought I was new career. I've got enough careers. It's great because you just stay in a place long enough to settle in, know how it works, lay the house down, and then you get moved on. Blended all that. I'm looking ever so slightly ghosty on that camera. Real talk, I've been feeling a bit nervous about this shift. You really don't know what you're going to get in A&E, and that goes for individual patients, volume of patients, and that's what I like about it. But also it does mean you're a bit life update for you. I've lived in this house that I'm in now for about 4 years, 5 years almost, but I bought a house. Hooray! And I'll just decide how much I desire to share with the internet. I don't even think I'm showing off. I'm kidding. I'm actually bang on average for buying a first house because I'm 31, so big slay for me and stats. If you've got any questions about my medical job, I don't really tell stories, at least online, about work. I do get recognised at work occasionally. The clientele of where I currently work are more elderly people. I don't really get recognised by them, they're not my demographic. If I was recognised by a patient, and if they even worried for a second that their case was going to go on my TikTok, I would just be gutted. This is the Huda Beauty pink powder, colour Cherry Blossom Cake, and it's a setting powder, and I have the other one, Pound Cake. Oh, they're named after cakes. Oh, because of baking. Some eyebrows. This has run out. It's the Milk Makeup Kush Fibre Brow Gel in the shade Dub, and the shade Dub is absolutely perfect for me. And this has in every way run out, but I can't bring myself to admit that. Also, the most fun thing is I got a comment on one of my Provence videos. So Joe Good was one of the women that was on the trip as well, and she has a YouTube, and someone said that she was also subscribed to Joe and saw me pop up in her videos, but was also subscribed to me. It's a small world, isn't it? I forgot to set my face when I went into London yesterday. Can you imagine that? That's the Wee Cherie setting mist. It's a hydrating dual phase setting mist from the Beauty Clock. Vaguely medicinal, but I need to do something with my hair because it's looking a little bit shit. Now, my scrub top is quite tight. I'm like someone trying to hide a baby bump. I always have to put my scrub top on before I do my hair, otherwise it just messes my hair up. I'm gonna have to find some way in post, in the edit suite, as if that isn't still me, to cover up this badge, because even though I've only got like 6 shifts left, I don't really want to dox myself. But for the privacy of my colleagues and patients, it's actually quite a serious job that I do. I've already had my dinner. I don't tend to eat a proper like lunch on a night shift for a few reasons. I don't really have an appetite in the middle of the night, but also I find it just sends me, if I have like a belly full of food, that just sends me really sleepy. So I have my dinner before I go. Well, not as the northerns would call it, my tea. I have my tea before I go in, and then I eat when I wake up the next day. So it is a relatively long fast actually, but it works for me. If I eat when I get home, I get really bad heartburn because I go immediately to sleep. So I'm that tired in the morning that I can just go home and fall asleep. But don't you worry, I eat plentiful food in large delicious volumes. Is that hair I'm gonna do? So the way that we're gonna do the hair today is we're just gonna tie it up. I'm gonna assault it with this brush just to try and get things to look deliberate, and then I'm gonna put some hairspray on it, and that should hold it for the evening. Yep. Oh, it always happens there, I get a little bump. It's one of those that's like, it's not tight enough if you just go around twice, but it's really hard to go around 3 times. Riveting watching, Maddie. I think night shifts are, well, oh no, here we go, look, I've bunched it. People who work like perpetual night shifts, or maybe just any at all, apparently don't live as long. So that's slay. Oop, little treat for the face. I need perfume. Gardenia, Dore, Superdrug, Atelier, Artisent. But it really does work putting your hand behind it. I was going to do a time check. I looked at a watch, but I didn't really look at it. Do you know what I mean? That is the hair done. I've done some shifts where I've looked in the mirror halfway through because I've seen people looking at my head and I've just despaired of what my hair looks like. So hopefully that will hold that. You're not coming to work with me, okay? Because I can't even tell you how nervous that sort of content makes me. I see it a lot. Do my wardrobes with me. Look at these patients' obs with me. Not here, ladies and gentlemen. That's me ready. I think it's coming up to like 9ish, so I'm gonna go sit on the sofa for a bit and despair, maybe get a coffee. I suppose then I'll see you in the morning. I might leave this exactly here so I can do like a morning. It's about 9:07. I left work at around 8:30. I was fanning around, had a couple of bits to finish. Got to work, the whole department was different. It's been renovated and then we've been slowly moving, but it was like I recognised nowhere. I felt like I was in the wrong hospital. It was bizarre. It was fine. Emergency complaint. Call my mum on the way home. I always call my mum on the way home from work. She calls it the handover. Oh, I haven't got my car keys. Insert pic. My last patient's wife gave that to me because I'm an angel. Isn't that nice? Sometimes when I get back and I'm sitting in the car, I'm like, sometimes all the time, and I didn't have the energy to get out. I was nodding off in the car when I was already parked. Then I made the decision to come inside. Plan now is have a shower. I've got to wash all that NHS goodness off me, and then it's immediately bedtime. Can't eat now. I'll get heartburn. That just it's tragic. So I guess I'll see you after my shower. My hair is washed. My teeth are brushed. My retainers are retaining. I decided to wash my hair. 2 reasons. It was filthy and I bought a new towel hat. I have a shark towel hat which I really enjoy. It's a touch tight around the old head though. And while I was in Kenji in the Trafford Centre the other day, they had an alternative. So I have decided to buy that. And here it is. Oh, I kind of like the jaunty bow. I feel like a chef. I've been interfering with this. I was sent these and some other bits from Carbon Theory. So I'm going to put a patch on. So that's that. The way I do it on nights, if I'm going to bed, I do my nighttime skincare. Nighttime skincare. L'Occitane Immortelle Night Reset. Supposed to use 3 pumps. Oh my god, it's just heavenly. Get that all around that patch. Ordinarily, I'd follow it with the Divine Cream, but I'm trying to finish this cream off, which I really like. Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel. Getting through it. I'm trying to use this up before I open another moisturiser. Not another one. I've run out of Aquaphor. It's really rather upsetting actually. I can't find it in the shops. I'm not looking very hard, but once you've transformed yourself into a jump scare, I guess it's time for bed. The time is Casio on a shower chair, 9:37. And it's time for bed. That Maddie Lucy's download that Christmas turkey. Vaguely scrotal. Time is 15:15. Woke up in order to pass urine. fun fact. During the night, your body produces something called antidiuretic hormone, ADH, which is why, in most cases, you don't need to wake up in the night to pass urine because you don't make as much urine at night. Lower levels of ADH can be linked to bedwetting cases. Nocturnal enuresis. So I always know whenever I work a night shift and I sleep in the day, I'm going to be waking in the night to go for a wee. What night? Day, you know, but I never need to do that. It's another fun way that nights mess up your whole entire life. Overcome with hunger. I'm going to address that. I believe there's some soup with my name on it. Tomato. Not my first choice in soup flavour, but not my last. My last is carrot and coriander, because coriander is nature's soap. I stole these slippers from Le Couvent de Minimis. L'Occitane Hotel and Spa. Can't let them go. Pasta's already going, let's get the soup. Tomat and basil. And with that pasta we stir. Oh, let me show you something. This massive box of Yorkshire tea's just arrived. Precious tea-based items. Hello neighbours, do you like my hat? Let's open it. The sound quality is terrible. Because the microwave's on. Don't cut towards yourself. Always cut away. Another box. Stir it up. I've got my own Yorkshire tea mug! Hooray! To celebrate, here's a hamper of goodies for you to enjoy the ultimate tea break. Oh, I bet that's nice. I think that, let me just give it a clean, is to make sure you brew it for long enough. Who knew Yorkshire tea did flavours? Well, I'm bloody thrilled with that. The mug is quite delicate, please be gentle with it. While I'm holding it with one finger. Oh, a coaster! Well, that's bloody excellent. I've tried to bite this. No, I believe it is biodegradable, but it's not edible. Look, everything's edible, really. Thanks, Yorkshire tea. Might take some to work and not share them. It's the money gonna match my freak. I don't entirely buy into the concept of soup, because sometimes if I have it with bread, it's just like eating a loaf of bread with a big vegetable drink. However, I will be mixing this soup with pasta. Let's open this one too. This is from a boutique called Pawson Boutique, and really they make stuff for dogs. And I don't have a dog, and I'm not a dog, depending when you are. They have this bag, which is for real people, and it's a Disney bag. I mean, I'm Blake Silver's biggest fan now, and he loves Winnie the Pooh. Look, Blake, this is Winnie the Pooh. It's official Disney merch. This is the cutest thing. It's a honey pot. Look at that. Great bag. Oh my god, look at the back. Are you kidding me? That's so cute. And then this is the strap and it says honey. Okay, my soup is ready, so I'm going to prioritise that for now. Classic, Maddie prioritising food. Hi. Oops, my baby. Oh, gonna be my baby. The time is 16:49. I'm going back to bed. Fannied around and I watched some of the Olympics. I watched the cycling. There's probably lots of different cycling events, but I watched whatever I watched. So cycling around Paris, funny that. I need to like eat and then stay up a bit. I'm essentially like a baby with colic. I'm also obsessed with that honey bag from Pawson Boutique. I need to take some pictures and put it on my story. Try and sleep right up to the time I'll start getting ready. Let's go to sleep. That's not an invitation. It's 8:50. Time to get ready for work. It's this weird dichotomy, because I'm always really pleased to have slept for a long time, because then I'm not going to be like horrendously exhausted on my shift. But I'm a big victim of trying to avoid time theft, sleep theft. So like I'll stay up late because I've got work in the morning, but I know going to sleep means work is sooner. So while it's like great, I slept really well, I'm also like, oh, that day's gone, back to work. This time to get ready with me is gonna be on TikTok. At least my hair's dry. Well, that angle really reveals the true mess of this room. Hair is up, finish my TikTok. Well, I haven't edited it. I'll do that at some other point, weeks down the line. Always keep them guessing. Off to work, night 2 of 3. It's 8:47. I washed my hair yesterday, so I don't need to do it today. So I'm going into the shower, wash my makeup off, scrub my body immediately to bed. Ten to 9. Oops. Also, I forgot to film it, but I woke up at like 3:30. Had a pizza. Stayed up until about maybe 5ish actually, and now I simply must get ready for work. But it's night 3 of 3 now. I do have that horrible I'm tired sicky feeling, so that's not slay. I've got a meeting tomorrow morning on Teams about the rota for my new job, and it's so frustrating. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's going to be an assault on the senses after a night shift. Great. It's at 9:30, so I'm hoping I can get back from my night shift and shower and then be awake for that and then go to sleep after it. I used to try to stay up, but if I'm out and about in the day, it's not safe. It's not safety then. Couldn't have less time to do this, actually. Let's get ready. I'm ready for work. It's a bit late, but I'm bringing cookies with me today from Insomnia. The red velvet minis, there's 24, there's actually 23 in there now. Oh. And then I got some deluxe ones and some of the normal ones, but I've pre-cut them up so they're easier to share. So we've got Reese's peanut butter cup, confetti, that one, M&M's, white chocolate, triple chocolate, a churro one in there, lemon, Biscoff. I'm going for best doctor of the night. Best employee of the night. Well, hallelujah, viewers. The time is 8:59. I actually got home about 20 minutes ago. No, maybe not long ago. But I was talking to my mum on the way home, as I normally do, and then I got distracted. The nights have finished. Hooray! I treated myself. Well, not much of a treat. But on the way out of work, I grabbed a Costa. But it took me, well, I suppose it's the summer holidays. It was surprisingly quick to drive home. Suspicious, even. Got a meeting at 9:30 about the self-rostering at my new job. I'm nervous about it. I just prefer to be at the mercy of the rota coordinator. I don't want a hand in this. I don't know what I'm going to do sleep-wise. I'm alone in the house, and normally when I'm not alone in the house, I wake up for like snacks and the like. I'm really not sure. I quite want to do a Peloton workout because I haven't for a while. I am feeling a bit tired. Do I go for a shower now or do I just get changed? Decisions. I was stripping off my scrubs and then I realised I hadn't filmed anything. Shift was fine. Came on to maybe 30 people to be seen, maybe a four-ish hour wait. It was not bad, and there were quite a lot of minors patients, but our minors department closes at midnight, so then they were flicked over to the majors board. Doesn't really make a huge amount of difference, but when we've got someone that's just dedicated and seeing minors, they do get seen a bit quicker, and when it gets to that bit closing, it then can take a bit longer for them to be seen. Quite a lot of kids in the minors stream last night, and then it was sort of steady. We got a steady drip through, so I think there were about 12 waiting to be seen. Not of that 30. 12 were just waiting to be seen, and of new patients, essentially. It's a bit like shifting sands. Sometimes you can like see a patient and then another one books in, you see a patient, another one books in. A couple of sick people, quite a few trauma scans were done. The good thing about being on nights at the weekend is driving home is really quick. Obviously less so on the Sunday into the Monday, but then the good thing about the Sunday into the Monday is you get a weekday team, so you get a lot more people coming on the morning shift. The consultant was like half an hour early, which threw me because I thought, I've had time travelled. We've also got a new reg room that was initially had to go out of the main entrance, around the outside, up the stairs, and then you get into that area, but there's actually a lift now, so the lift is working, so I got to use that, and I brought in those cookies and they went down a treat. I didn't actually know I had one of the red velvet ones, but they weren't for me, they were for my colleagues, not just the normal cookie. An Insomnia cookie, although so many people that I work with think that they have like melatonin in or like drugs in because of what they're called, but I think it's more the patrons of that cookie place have drugs in them, which is why they desire the cookies. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna go get changed, ready for the meeting. Time is 10:57. I've booked in shifts based on almost nothing. I think it's gonna be great to self-roster. I think it will be really, really useful. But I think booking in like 3 months worth of night shifts right now in my current state has left me concerned. I've been thinking about some microwavable grains. I might go eat them. I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna eat and then shower. Eat, stay up, shower, and then I think a little afternoon nap. Who's emailing me? What do you want? Let's go and make some grains. Just join me in the whimsy of it all, would you? Pesto infused grains. The grains are in the microwave. I'm gonna watch Love Island from last night. I've been really enjoying just how savagely they've been dumping people. That has been good fun. I tell you, my face was a picture in that meeting. A lot to take in. Feel better about the whole concept now, but Love Island.
We'll keep my project on.
Oh my god, girlies, the day I've had. Shortly after the meeting about our self-rostering, I got the email through from our solicitors for the house that said about how much we had left to pay in order to complete. An eye-watering amount, as it happens. So then, when it was suitable, it became necessary to make that payment. I almost said in one of the earlier clips from today, today's for chilling, no big decisions, just chill, you know, just rest. No, I had to transfer the largest sum of money I've ever transferred, ever, all at once. And it's not as easy as that, because as I was within my banking app trying to do this in a smart way, it's called a CHAPS payment. It's a way to send large amounts of money. I asked for my card reader. The most amazing thing was that I found it and my card. The card reader was dead. It was deceased. What is the point of being able to find it if it doesn't even work? So then I was like, cool, fun, fresh. I could try a couple of different ways. Couldn't call the bank. So hi girlies, hi girly pops. I'm very, very tired. Hell, wanting just to get it done as well. I didn't want to have to put it off. They were like, oh yeah, you can get a new card reader in the post in 5 working days. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, the completion date is in 4 days, 5 days, I don't know. But they told me I could be seen in branch. Couldn't find the bank. Running in circles trying to find the bank. Found it. Looked down at my phone that contained the very necessary, very important information that was where I want the money sent. Med. My phone had 3% battery left. So there was a big queue as well at the bank, obviously. Love a trip to the bank on a Monday morning. I found a desk that had a pen on it, grabbed the pen, and like some sort of crazed lunatic began scribbling a whole series of numbers across the dorsum of my hand. We're talking sort codes, we're talking account numbers, we're talking references, we're talking amounts. Eventually I got to the front and look, I had the necessary documentation and I at times appear trustworthy, but I would have supported them if they had frog marched me out of that bank for fraud. Because I was looking fraudulent. Managed to get that payment to go through. They were very good. So I'm very pleased that's done. Getting nervous. I was getting really nervous. There's a magpie out there. Then realised that I still owe money on a tax bill, so I've got to do that. And then I also realised my car insurance is going to run out. And it's going to auto-renew for £1 million in August. And I'm not having it. Diamond encrusted car insurance. Well, I've already transferred a huge sum of money, then another sum of money. Oh, what is in my eye? I actually can't deal with this. Not right now. An animal? I had to do some comparison shopping for car insurance, and then all the quotes I got last week weren't working anymore. I don't know what happened there, so I had to try very hard actually to cancel auto renewal. I was going around in circles and it was kept trying to make me stay. Don't recommend it. But on my post-night stay, in the midst of my delirium, I paid a house deposit, a tax bill, and bought car insurance. So I'm going to hurl myself into the sun now, and I'm all out of Aquaphor. Let me check. I think I've ordered a massive tube of Aquaphor. Nope, never pressed order. Let's do that now. So I can afford it, since I've sent all my money to the government, et al. Done. So it's 19:25. My friends just texted me. I just want to go out for a pint. I think I would, but I'll pass away. I've been just falling asleep on the sofa, so it is time for bed. What is good? I'm not even sure if I finished the vlog about my weekend on nights. Yesterday I ate some food, paid a house deposit and bought car insurance, and then went to bed at about 7 PM. Woke up this morning, I'd argue around 10 AM. Made 3 posters and edited a YouTube video actually today, and I weeded the garden. Yeah, shut the f up. I did loads of stuff. Dropped my partner off at the airport, the aeroporto, came back, then I really did nothing. I watched a horror film, terrible idea, Aliens, even worse idea. My giant Aquaphor arrived, best product Eucerin makes. I've still got the TikTok about it going. I'm blogging now. I can't tell you how pleased I am about this. It's huge. I wish I had a smaller, normal size, the 45mm one I want to say, to compare. This is 198 grams. Fell from a height, could kill you. What a way to go. I'm going to actually end a vlog. If you've watched this far, why? Is my mum paying you? Context. It's 2:30 in the morning now. I only really stay up this late when I've watched a horror movie and I'm home alone. I lose all sense of being able to have a circadian rhythm when I'm alone in the house. But I am feeling tired now. I'm going to put my hair in my little towel hat and go to Bedfordshire. Good night. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in my other videos.